Welcome back. Welcome back to Tavern Legends, episode 10, I believe. Welcome back. I hope you like the new changes and the new features, but more importantly, the new UI. Let me remove that beautiful, beautiful music, but like I was saying, welcome to the new UI. Look at the new changes. I'm going to show you what I can and everything that has been going on and has evolved in the product. I hope that you guys like it and more importantly, enjoy it. As the product advanced a lot since last episode 9, and well, this is the title screen and the new menu. I hope you like all the buttons and the menu options, the design, and also now I added pretty much. Well, you can see pretty much how many builds I've gone through and how many patches. There's the setting button, which is kind of obvious, but I hope you just like the new presentation and layout. So let's load a game that I've started already, and it's going to show you the new UI. So I hope you like it. So first things first is you can see the buttons right here. All the menu option buttons are up here. They're the same as they were before, just the presentation is just different, you know. This is the tutorial button, right, which should be familiar. This is the character button, which should be familiar. This is the quest encounters, page. And this is, well, you should know, the settings. I hope you like the new and more beautiful layout and presentation in a sense of, how things are. And you can see now different kind of titling on each of the patrons. So let's go here first to buy. You can see now the new shop layout. And even when you sell, that is the only things I could sell right now that I have in my inventory. And let's talk. Now look at the new menu and everything. Again, as presented before, this is considered a new quest when you see it blue. This is an active quest, and this is the delivered quest to deliver, and this is a completed quest you cannot play currently. Again, all quests are repeatable, but you have to wait. You cannot play anything consecutively. Um, so as you can see, the menu options are pretty much new, and you can see the arrow, nice design. And I kind of took the audio off, so that's why you cannot hear anything. But I don't know if I turn it on in the middle, would it change? Oh, it does. Nice. Hmm. Okay, so let's see. Traveler. And okay. Well, when you play the game, you can pretty much hear it and listen to it on your own. Did I turn it off? Reset that. Ask about the treasure. There you go, it's muted. Okay, so let's accept this quest and show you the other menu options, look at that. Look at that. That changes everything. Look at the new presentation of the new quests. And this is basically the reward that you'll get. And if you choose hard, well, that's the reward. Okay? So you get told as threat potion, the gold, tavern reputation, etc. Okay? You get told what quest and what tier it is. And now look at that new layout here. It also told you that you chose hard and battle, and it's tier 1. It's a new quest. And from who provided the traveler, crossroads of empty hands. Okay, so that's something very, very, very important. Now, before we jump on, let's go check the characters and see what changed there. Look at that layout now and presentation. Now, when you hover, well, pretty much there's no title, so there's no effects to the character. It will be presented there, and now there is no effects. You can see the reputation, you can see the gold, and you can see the name of the character, the class, the level, the card experience currently, because I was playing, right? The deck size, and the deck size is always 25, aside from bonus cards, which can change that amount. Title, well, there's none, like I said. The vitality is 11, okay, because it's a level 3 character. Certain things now, features have changed when you level up. Also, I'm sure she has some equipment. Let's see if she has any equipment there. No, there's nothing there. Pretty much evolves her vitality, I would say. Courage is 5, and this is the amount of dice she rolls is 2. And this is pretty much how much destiny dice and the movement. Now here, it could tell you when you hover, look at the new hover box now. I like it cleaner, and look at this layout. It tells you now at pretty much the info at level 10 what she can become, a marksman or a pistolier. Okay, and this is how much you require of those trophies. See, it tells you even what kind of trophies. So you cannot do tier 1 anymore. It says right there specifically tier 2 trophies are needed to level up. You can get trophies from completing quests or encounters, however you want to call it. This is upgrade. I'm not going to click on it right now per se, but you can upgrade your cards also by clicking this. I'm just going to click it once, and I'm going to close it. Okay, so you can upgrade your cards. You could edit your deck. Okay, you could edit your deck. As you can see, she has novice cards available to her, and she can pretty much edit, by removing cards, because your maximum is 25, right? So she cannot even add those cards right now unless she removes certain cards. So let's remove some cards here just for the sake of play. And you know what? It's not even important to really. I just wanted to demonstrate it to you. And change title. Well, there is no title right now. Anvil. This is where all you can see she upgraded her equipment from her basic equipment. You can see that it's upgraded. It's green from the original, bronze layout. So you cannot upgrade right now because you're still pretty much, you need to complete tier 2 first to unlock tier 2 upgrades. So we didn't complete that. So, but you can see the cards pretty much are upgraded, and this is what gives it +2 vitality. So that's how she got the higher, vitality. Inventory. Oh, this is currently what I'm holding in my inventory. Customization. Well, this is pretty much what I've customized. Okay. So I currently have the dice customization. That's the only thing that I pretty much unlocked, and I'll show you what things and where did I unlock it. Okay, so to give you an idea on that. And going back here, you can see that you also have the help section here explaining you certain things. And here's the equipment. So when you scroll down, and it shows right here the arrow right here, pretty much telling you scroll down. When you scroll down, you see your bag, and you're limited by 3 items that you can carry at all times, and only 2 potions are the maximum you can carry in the game. And also, this is pretty much the equipment you have. Usually your 1 weapon, 1 secondary, hand equipment, your armor, your helmet, 2 accessories. All right, so pretty much that brings out the whole layout Okay, I'm not going for every character. Okay, but that pretty much gives you the layout and presentation. I hope you like it, the new layout and UI. Okay, so moving right along, I explained that, and I pretty much showed this, and let's continue here. So let's, you know what, we're pretty much at a stage where we can try this encounter and show you the next thing that has changed since you, oh, no, I actually forgot this. So let's inspect this. So now this is the way the quest progress shows. So it shows you this is all tier 2. So to unlock tier 3, because I told you, again, I was playing, and you have 8 quests to complete in tier 2. Okay? And when you click on it, it tells you who provides those quests that you're missing to do. All this quest needs to be done. They're all tier 2. As you can see, it says here, it says even the names. Okay? And this is the achievements. Achievements you can see if you completed any. And right now, I did complete several, and I pretty much, you could see I claimed all the rewards that I did complete. And if you go to, this is how many achievements, it is going to be much more, obviously. But right now, there is currently 7 achievements, if I'm correct, 7 achievements to complete. And each one usually are 4 tiered. And this one you could see this one was complete. It's almost completed, and this one is also almost completed. Oh, not completed. You got 50, and pretty much it tells you what you need to do for each one and what is the reward. So here you can see you get an accessory. Here you can see another cosmetic change. Here you get a title, and pretty much a cosmetic change. Okay, so this is something very, very, very important. If you go to another one, let's go here, master of the status. Inflict 100 status effects. I already did. So now we're pretty much getting to this. You're going to get this accessory, okay? And we unlock the purple. That's the only one which we pretty much were able to kind of unlock quickly. And this is the title. And also we're going to get the dark energy aura, once we unlock this. So this should give you an idea. Hope you like pretty much the layout and how things are being presented in the new UI. I find it more beautiful, more clear. And again, there's always going to be more progress, but this is pretty much, we're getting to the near, I think, final look. So I think I presented everything here. There's other things possibly, but again, inessential. I think there's things for you to discover, but overall, this video's, please may aid you in explaining you what is going on. So I don't want to ramble on. Let's go right now to an encounter. And we'll skip the video, and you can see now the title screen is different, everything, and a lot has changed. If you remember, compare even to a video 9 to this. So I'm going to change the camera right here. You can see the text box here is even different. So now it's the character's turn. We're gonna, I'll skip the mulligan. Okay, so now you can see even the monster cards are different than it was before. If you compare it to video 9 to now, it's more cleaner, it's more personalized, it's neater, and I like it a lot. I hope you do too. And when you want to look at the character, like pretty much this is your threat. I like the icons right now. There's a lot of things that have changed. Let's look at the characters. When you look at the characters now, they present more properly, more cleaner. As you can see, no effect. There's no title here, buddy. Okay, and as you can see, there's no title, the name, and more importantly, it's very clean. You can see the stats, and the barbarian here starts with 4 D10 and 1 destiny die. You can see the stats and why also if you kind of look at all the items and gears this one is equipped with, hence explaining why it moves 3. And right there you can see on the calculation 2 is the base character movement, but other is giving +1, so hence why it's 3. So I hope that makes sense. And here also, I don't know if I even bothered to explain this, but the vitality, but in the end it's pretty much everything's laid out, and there's no threat, and there's the gold that's shared pretty much between the characters. I hope that's clear. There's only 3 maximum status effects a character can have, be it positive or negative. This is the 3 bag stash that the character can have. And these are the 2 potions, and these are the items that equip. I'm not going to go over the items, it's for you to discover, but I just wanted to show you that this is pretty much in effect and properly displays everything. I hope you like the character new layout sheet and more cleaner and clear. Also, this is the ability that the current barbarian has based on the current equipment they're equipped with. Okay, there's some passive abilities, so you have to watch out. Some abilities are not necessarily currently displayed here because they're not based on the Destiny die roll itself. I hope that is clear. Also, changes. Look at this. Much clearer. You got the potions right here, okay, which tells you what it is. This is the Fury points. This is how many cards you can play in this current turn. It tells you the level of the character and the class and the name and pretty much the animation. The icons right here. Let's see if there's anything aside from other things. There's the effects. You can pretty much leave. Okay, so now I'm going to try to show you also the end screen of when you win. So let's try to complete this battle quickly. And with the barbarian, things can really go quickly. Hopefully. Alright. No, it's wasteful, so I'm just going to start savagely ripping into them. And that's the dice that pretty much we obtained from completing an achievement, right? And they look lovely. You probably have seen them in the early videos, but now they're more clear, more vibrant, and I can't wait to unlock the other ones and possibly even demo them, but at this point you get the clearer picture. I'm soon going to begin working on tier 3, which should be super exciting, and that changes the whole game because now at tier 3 is when the characters officially are able to actually evolve into their prestige classes, alright, which is super exciting. Alright, you can cause the bleed if you want. As you can see, there's no bug, it's just waiting to finalize, or you could skip doing the bleed. If you can always skip to doing the ability. Oh yeah, you took damage here, and you can see why. Rolling a critical miss has 2 effects on a character or a monster. 1, it causes you to negate one of your successes, and 2, it actually causes you to take 1 damage. Okay, and we'll end it right there. And here's the mage. You know what? Let's try the mage. Okay, so I'll discard. I'll use the shift ability. Okay, inside. I can conduit. What? I can equip that. It's not going to help me with this, and there's no enemies in range. It was a wasteful move, but it's okay. And then one of my favorite characters is the archer. And let's see the abilities it has. I need to bring it in, so I'm gonna go take a risk of something. No, nothing brings me closer. But I did unlock. Okay, sorry, I could always move it like this. I did unlock Arrow Storm, which is very, very neat. Okay, and skip because she can't do anything. And this is something of a class maybe you did not see up to now, but the Bard. Okay, and the Bard is a very, down the road, as I explain class by class, I'll get into it, but right now I won't pretty much explain it other than the fact that this is the Bard, and Beatrice is the Bard, level 3. I'm not using any of the Novice cards, as you saw. I didn't update it, and change my deck of cards, which I could. Okay, so I'm gonna, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna just say yes, use, because at this point, and quicken it. Oh yeah, I have quick. Alright. I'm gonna use that again. Look, it expanded properly, and that's it. Now I just have to hope, and you can see the barbarian already took 5 threat, and it should diminish based on the cards he played. So he played 2 cards, and hence why it's 3. It went down by 2. If you paid attention, you'll see that he was 5, and now he went to 3. It's based on the cards, how many cards you play. So the more cards you play, the lower your threat. And I know it's a little bit different from, the original inspiration that I got. Okay, so let's see. Archer. Okay. I'm going to say like this. And, you know what? That's going to hurt, but let's see what's going to happen. They're going to go for the barbarian, whoever has the highest threat, but luckily he has a savage retaliation. Again, I won't explain the cards. I just want to get to the end. Oh, he took damage. Okay, now moving on to the next character. Without explaining anything, I will unleash. My next video, like I did the knight and the archer, the next character is the mage. So I will be explaining the mage in the near future, and we'll give you a clearer picture of who the mage is and what he does. Ooh, that was terrible, you missed. But you also struck, which is a good thing. Look at that, double miss. That hurt. I'm gonna go for another storm chain. You could see, oh, sorry. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Let's end the turn right there. And our amazing barbarian, what will he do? He will unleash his so faithful. And there's 3 goblins left. And you can see that 1, 2, 3, and just unleash your. You know what? You have 3. We're gonna use it all your fury against them. Madness, I say. And -1 target number, as you can see, because he did not move. Oof, I like all those dice. Is this? Oh, brutal. Okay, so now they won. You're gonna see some new UI, hence why I did this battle. So that's the new victory screen. Unlike the one you saw before, this clearly shows you everything. It shows you the experience, the gold, and the rewards more clear, and pretty much no players were lost, the amount of enemies there were, and that pretty much is it. It sums it all up. I hope you like it. And yeah, here you see green, deliver the quest. You have to deliver it to be counted as your reward. Okay. And if you notice, it's still 0.6 because, again, I didn't do a tier 2. It was a tier 1 encounter, which is a very, very, very important, which is a huge, huge difference, when you're doing that. So, I hope you like what you saw. This video primarily focuses on the UI and the new changes to the UI. I hope you like it in presenting the game. The next video should be focused on the mage. Okay, I don't know if you remember, or I showed when your achievement, let's see, goblin, and look, now pretty much I might have something to claim. No, I don't have yet per se, but if you look, that's the vermin, goblin, sorry for that. And right now I'm getting there. I'm pretty much 29 out of 50, and I'll be able to unlock the red, one skin for the dice rolling. So I hope you like what you saw. Do share your thoughts. I see a lot of people watching the video, but I would love to hear your thoughts, your criticism, and your likeness, or what you like a lot about it or don't like. And thank you again for watching, and have a good week. Let's put some music for you. Just give me a second, and we will do it right now. I don't know if you. Oh, it's not on. Sorry.